What is going on, Yankee fans? I'm back at it with another New York Yankees video, and this is going to be my kind of my hype, not really a hype video. This is going to be my New York Yankees preview video, even though I already made a season preview the other day. This is going to be like kind of my expectations for the season, and talk about what I hope happens with the team, and all that kind of stuff. Well, spring training starts tomorrow. The first game starts at 1:05 tomorrow. I will have a reaction to that game. I'm not going to talk about every single spring training game. I'll probably have a video where I talk about like every few spring training games. That's probably what I'm going to do. Talk about how each players look. If there happens to be an injury, which I hope there isn't, I'll have a video about that. Of course, something happens to happen, during spring training, I will have videos talking about what went down during spring training. But I'll have like a series of videos, talking about like each few spring training games. That's kind of what I'll do regarding those games. But anyway, I want to do a little bit of a preview for the season and do my expectations. So, the Yankees have been a complete failure the past few years. After 2017, I really thought we were going to have a dynasty. I really did. After we signed Giancarlo Stanton and we lost in 4 to the Red Sox in the ALDS. That was a very disappointing exit. And then the next year, we won 103 games, and then lost in 6 to the Astros because they were ridiculously good that year. And then 2020, we had a really good team. After we signed Garrett Cole, I really thought we were going to win the World Series, and we just did not play very well throughout the regular season. And we lost in 5 to the Rays in the ALDS. So we have been a huge disappointment the past few years, and I really want to change the narrative this season. We have not been successful in the playoffs, but we've made moves to this starting pitching staff that I have really liked. I really like Corey Kluber. He has playoff experience. He's been around the league for a while. He's won 2 Cy Youngs. Now, he's not the same pitcher he used to be, but if Corey Kluber can be decent, he could be effective in the playoffs. We obviously signed Jameson Taillon. If he could stay healthy, he could be a stud. Luis Severino. We all know how good he is. We got to have him back healthy. Let's hope he comes back earlier than we all expect. And we also have guys like Jordan Montgomery, Davy Garcia, Domingo Germán when he's coming back. Clark Schmidt. We have a lot of guys who can give us innings in the playoffs. And I really like the moves we made. And also we have guys coming back from injuries that I also and a suspension that I also like that are now on the team. So the starting pitching, in my opinion, is better than it was last year. And if the starting pitching can be decent in the playoffs, just decent, I think we can go to the World Series. Now, there is a lot of good teams in the American League. You got teams like the White Sox, the Rays, the Astros, the Blue Jays. They're not going to be easy to beat. Obviously, we got the Twins, but we always beat them, so I'm not going to worry about them. But you have some very good teams in the American League. They're not going to be easy to beat. The starting pitching's got to step up. I've made multiple videos talking about the starting pitching's got to be better. It has to be. Because the past few seasons, the starting pitching has not been very good, especially when it comes to the playoffs. It has not been very good. We need guys like Kluber and Taillon to step up big time, and I really hope they do when it comes to playoffs. So, I'm sick of losing. I'm sick of losing in the playoffs. I'm sick of heartbreaking exits. I really am. I really want to see this team succeed when it matters most. And I think this team they've got to hit with men on base. That's what they've got to do. They have got to hit with men on base. That's one of the main things to win a World Series. You got to get clutch hits. You can't strike out in a big spot, especially guys like Aaron Judge. He hasn't been very clutch throughout his career when it matters most. He's got to step up. DJ, he's got to keep doing what he does. Giancarlo, the guy's a beast. But again, he can't just hit home runs and then strike out 50% of the time. He's got to put the ball in play a little bit more. Glaber, keep doing your thing. Gio, keep doing your thing. Gary Sanchez, big question mark going into the season. Are we going to see the Gary Sanchez from 2017? Or are we going to see the Gary Sanchez who strikes out 100% of the time and hits like 150? We got to see the Gary Sanchez from a few years ago. We have to see that. Luke Voit, he didn't perform well last playoffs. We got to see him play better. So there's a lot of Yankees that need to step it up. This, especially when it comes to the postseason. We got to win the division, which I think we will. I think we will win the division. We got to do that, and we got to at least go to the World Series because I'm not expecting them to beat the Dodgers. The Dodgers are a ridiculously good team. They are insane. I'm not expecting to beat them. I just want to go to the World Series. We have not been there in 11 years. It's been so long. It's been long enough. We've got to get to the World Series this year. How are we going to do that? The pitching's got to step up, and we got to hit with men on base. Especially when it comes playoff time, we've got to do those things. And if we do that, we can beat anybody. That's how good this team is. And we also got to stay healthy, of course, which has not been very easy for the Yankees the past few seasons. But all that's got to happen if this team wants to do anything this postseason. So I'm sick of losing. I really am. I just want to see this team succeed. They deserve it. Let's at least go to the World Series. It's been long enough. You know, I'm not expecting them to win it. The Dodgers are very good. I think they're the best team in baseball by a big margin. I don't think we're going to beat them. If we play the Dodgers in the World Series, I'm not expecting the Yankees to beat them. I'm not going to be disappointed if we lose because they are so good. I just want to make it there. I want to win it in the worst way, no doubt about it. I really want to see the Yankees win number 28, but again, the Dodgers are very good. They're the Avengers. If the Avengers were a baseball team, that would be the Los Angeles Dodgers. They are scary good. But again, I'd be satisfied if we just made the World Series at this point because it's been so long since we have. So Yankees, they have a lot to prove this year. It's a put up or shut up season. That's probably what I'm going to title this video. It's a put up or shut up year for the Yankees. They got to make the World Series this year. And hey, in a World Series, anything can happen. So I'm not going to count them out on winning the World Series, but I just want to make it at this point. It's been so long since we have. It's about time we make the World Series. Let's do it. I'm so pumped for baseball. It's finally back. First spring training game is tomorrow. I will have my reactions of the game tomorrow right after the game. I will have my reaction to the game. It might not be in my usual. I might not be behind the green screen. It'll probably be somewhere else because I will be going somewhere tomorrow. So it probably won't be at the same location. I'll probably be somewhere else. But I will have a video recapping the Yankees versus Blue Jays spring training game tomorrow. Make sure to stay tuned for that. I am so pumped up for spring training. I'm going to be going to Florida for a few games. So I might even upload a video about me going to spring training, talking maybe show a little bit of the game. I might do that as well. So if you guys do want to see that, make sure to drop a like. Drop a like for more Yankee content throughout the season. I'm going to have a lot of Yankee videos throughout the year. I'm so pumped for Yankee baseball. It's the second season on my channel of doing the Yankee season. I'm so pumped for that baseball's back, and let's go to the World Series. It's been long enough. It's about time the New York Yankees have go to the World Series. Let's do it. And yeah, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll talk to you guys next time. Go Yankees.